What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Room 1710. I'm your host, and today I got a very special guest, very special friend with me. I messed up on my birthday, though. I messed up on my birthday.
I'm glad you just
I
gonna
got I
call
got
it
to admit it
out.
to the public because I messed up. I'm horrible with birthday
That's
invites,
sad.
so I messed up. I didn't send invite to a couple people, but I gotta include. I gotta let the
But like
world
I'm in
know.
the close friends, so that's what
Yeah,
killed me.
damn. You
Like
gotta make it
literally
even worse.
watching all my friends have a good time for this guy's birthday. Like
Yeah.
what?
Damn. It was a good birthday though, but you here, you celebrate me. This is a continuation. It's still tourist season. All my tourists, what's up?
Yeah, we're gonna. You know what? Maybe that's why I wasn't there because it's like I'm a special guest anyways. Like
You
we just
special
gonna do it,
guest.
you
You
know.
special guest.
So yeah,
You
we can
special
still
guest.
celebrate right now. Um,
But I got Rachel with me, aka Princess. Do you have another AKA?
AKA Princess Ray.
Okay,
Because you
Princess
said
Ray.
princess, but
Yeah, I
yeah,
said Princess.
Princess
Yeah,
Ray,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
You know, aka the baddest boo. Shut up. Nah, I'm playing.
yeah. So today, like me and Princess Ray, as I like to say, we were talking about how different it is now with marriage compared to like back then, right?
Damn, you just gonna go into it.
We gotta
friend.
go in. We gotta
Oh
go
my
in.
god, I need a drink.
Let's
Cause if you gonna go into it,
let's pop it.
let's pop the Julio. He said we're not gonna do no free publicity, but it's okay. But okay,
It's okay. They know the bottle. It's okay.
I brought these. I want
Okay,
everybody
what
to
are
know
these?
why I brought these. Cause it's our mutual friend. If y'all know, Thug Sammy or Sammy the Thug,
What's up?
the real sip and spill. These are from her show. She gifted them to me about a year ago, and I never unbottled them. I never I was just like, I'm gonna save them for a special occasion. So it's real special to me. I won them actually. She gave it to me for like the realest like guest or
You were a guest on the show?
it wasn't really I wasn't a guest, more like a audience member, whatever.
Okay.
Like I was
okay.
like really tapped in.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
And
yeah,
now that
yeah.
she's like not, doing the show right now because of, I can't say anything. But now that she's not doing it, it's like kind of like a bummer. But she's still my friend. I love her.
Absolutely.
And since she's our mutual friend, I'm like, this is a perfect time to unbottle.
Absolutely.
That's why actually I'm like, bring some liquor,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
I got some.
So, with that being said, we're gonna finally, girl, open up your gift. This is one of the gifts she gave me. She gave me like gift cards and
Oh, damn.
yeah, like I
I
had
need to
got
be an
flowers
audience
from
member
her.
too, man. What?
Yeah, like I don't. At first, I was like, "Girl, you just giving it to me because we're friends." But at that time, we weren't even like really just friends. But it was just like, damn, I felt honored. But maybe because I really like enjoyed her show. But anyways, shout out to the real Sip and Spill.
Shout out to you.
I hope
Sammy.
my girl gets her show back on and popping because she was really like doing her thing.
Let me
Like
take that one right there.
okay, and she's like looking for a co-host right now. So maybe she'll employ me. I don't know.
Yeah, looking for.
Had to throw that
co-host.
in there. I had been
Anybody-
dying to go on her show, and like I actually never made it because I think on her show for her, everybody has like their own aesthetics of who they work with and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and so I don't think I actually fit the description of what the show was looking for at the time because she already had like it was already female. Have you ever noticed that all of her guests are like male? Like I've never seen a female guest.
You know what's crazy? I've never seen a guest on the show. I always catch them when it's just the
Her
the
and
host. Yeah.
yeah, so it's either just her and her co-host, and then if she does have a guest, they're always male. So I'm like, I get it. You probably don't need another female perspective, and I'm probably like,
No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. You got to include everybody. Shoot, I got to be on that too.
yeah.
I've been wanting to interview as
Now
well.
that you know she likes the males coming through.
I like that. I
Hello.
like that.
So cheers to a great interview, and cheers to our mutual friend.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So now that you're trying to go into
Yeah, we're gonna dive in.
marital stuff.
Well, yeah, it is marital stuff, but I mean, it's really kind of like on the dating scene too, right? Because back then, or like our parents, grandparents, you meet somebody, they're like 65 years old and been married for 60 years, but you won't see that now, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's really different. Everything's changed, the whole dynamic, how people view marriage, and it's just like that's what we were talking about. It's just like, why is that? So why do you think it's like so different from a couple, generations to now?
Um,
What do you think's going on?
I honestly think like society has a lot to do with it.
Yeah,
You know, we're not in those times anymore where things were more simple.
yeah.
Back then, we didn't have HBO, BT, Netflix, YouTube, TikTok. Like, we didn't have none of that. So
Yeah.
there wasn't really a lot of like competition. What you saw was what you got. And people actually tried to give their heart. They tried to like give what they had in that moment.
Hmm.
Now you have people like Bow Wow challenging. You have
Hey,
people
that's
like
actually pretty good. Bow Wow challenge. I like
yeah,
that. I
like
like
it
that.
literally like life is literally a Bow Wow challenge now. Hey, shout out to Bow Wow because he was just on Shay Shay
He
Club.
was, and he admitted to that too.
Okay,
Shout out to him.
so he kind of gave the name on that, but it's all fake now. It's all you call reality TV, and we got a script. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's all fake. It's
Yeah.
just dry. Like no one's actually really like giving that authentic um, self, that authentic try anymore. So I think that's why we don't have like bottom line. We can talk about income. We can talk about the whole 50-50 deal. Like let's just call it what it is.
Call it spade a
No,
spade.
yeah, call it spade. No one wants to give that actual try anymore. So that's
Yeah.
why.
You think we're like scared to be vulnerable, or
Yeah, has a
why
lot
do you
to do
think
with
that
it.
is though? Like, you
Um,
think social media changed things, music, or
social media, music, like just the whole entire like world, the generation, like technology has evolved.
Yeah.
You know, electricity, like is complete. Like now we have you can clap on. We started with the that was great. Now we have ring lights and we have like it's just
Yeah.
so much. Like we have LED. We have all these new like technology and new things that we have to like try to keep up with.
Yeah.
And no one wants to like just go back to that authentic like
Yeah.
simplicity.
Yeah, and I never understood that too, because like just kind of how you mentioned earlier too, you was saying behind every great man there's a great woman, and it helps you keep focused. So I kind of don't like, I get it and I don't get it at the same time, but I kind of don't understand why it's like we don't look for that. Like I guess I can speak for men. I guess why we kind of don't look for that. For women, I don't know what the struggles or the obstacles y'all go through.
It's not that we don't look for it. We just try to look for it in everybody. We try to compete. We try like I said, nothing
You
is simple.
competing with other
no more.
women, you saying?
Women are competing with other women. Let's like be for real.
Yeah.
Who has the best body?
Yeah.
Who's prettier?
Yeah.
Who has the highest education?
Mm.
Who's gonna say fuck that nigga better? FNN. Like it's this world is like literally evolving into something that none of us understand.
Yeah.
We're just literally waking up every day and trying to do what's next.
Mm.
No one's trying to like stick to that basic foundation. Like the Bible says, you build. Wait, does the Bible? Look, I'm about to start speaking some quotes and I had to come back.
I mean, we'll just preach, even if it doesn't say that. Still
listen,
preach.
but
Preach your word.
the foundation. Where's your rock?
Yeah.
No one wants to go back to that rock.
Yeah.
That Plymouth Rock.
Yeah.
And dig deep and like build anymore. Everybody just wants to. I got this and I do that and I got 50 of them bitches and now 50-50 this and fuck that hoe and da 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 and and like no one can even be themselves. No one.
Because everybody's on camera.
Everyone's on camera.
I mean, no pun intended. I'm not doing.
I mean, we're on camera, but like everyone has iPhones.
Yeah.
You're right. Everyone's on TikTok.
Everybody's putting on the show.
Snapchat. Oh, grab a snap. Like, oh, if you didn't snap it, well, when real. Like, what is that?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand it either. Especially, we live here in Houston. It doesn't make it any better. Especially as time goes on, the word spreads about how Houston is, and
oh my God, B King, R.I.P.
I was just about to say that.
I love you, dog.
R.I.P.
But that you really fucked our city up with that one. Talking about
with
welcome
that
to
line.
Houston, everybody fucking air. Like, come on. So now no one actually believes that they can even find love in Houston.
Everybody's not trusting it. Yeah.
No one is. Even married people ain't trusting it no more.
Yeah.
Didn't I just tell you gotta go to Ohio or some shit? We gotta go to Kentucky Find you a little country girl, a little country bumpkin. Like,
Kentucky,
uh,
Ohio, we gotta go up north, Midwest, find something. No, but that's true though. That's true, and you're right about B King. Hey man, he rest in peace. But yeah, yeah, yeah.
dude, come
It.
on. That line killed the game.
Hmm. And it's crazy because how long you been in Houston for? Have you always
Okay. So I've been in Houston. I got here in 2022. So I've been here for a
2022?
while.
2022?
Yeah, I got here in 2022.
Oh shit, I thought it was
So
early. I swear I met you earlier before that.
no,
But
no, no. I'm sorry. 2002.
2002. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, so I
I got
mean,
here in
you
2002.
still been here for quite a bit early
Yeah,
time to know it's just like Houston was really kind of not that place before the internet, right?
I definitely got here before
Before the
internet
internet.
because
You got here
early
before yeah, you
2000s.
got here before it's
I
still
came to
pimping.
America in 2002. Damn, it feels, y'all. I just got my citizenship too. Like I'm a whole
Hey,
citizen.
congrats.
And the other day,
Donald Trump ain't taking you.
my no, he can't take me because
Yeah.
I just got my passport like 2-3 days ago, like a couple days ago. Yeah, I'm no longer an alien. I'm
Hey.
definitely a Houston girl. Y'all can say I'm black, akata, whatever y'all want to say. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, I've been here since 2002 with my immigrant parents. Shout out to them.
Shout
Love
out to
y'all.
them. But yeah, Houston wasn't that type of place. It was a very like southern,
Humble. Like everybody was moving here because they're like, yeah, them Texas girls.
yeah. I mean, think about it like this. Think about the early Beyonce and stuff like that. Not to say there's anything wrong with her, but think about
Oh,
like,
wait. What?
yeah, think about the early Beyonce, or I'm gonna say like this: early Destiny's Child,
Okay.
early Destiny, not necessarily just Beyonce, because they made. But think about the whole cater to you. That was a whole mentality, and that was what 2004 maybe.
That was a mentality.
Cater to you,
Well,
yes.
you know, I was young, so I didn't actually
Okay.
grow with that era.
No, no, no. Love
I
was
thought I was lame for wanting to cater to my man.
nah. Love was a real thing back in the day.
It's still real to me. It's just like you just can't give it to everybody. That's what I learned.
Yeah,
So
no,
now I'm like,
no. Love was a real thing back in the day, but it's not like that now. But can we dig a little into your personal or your past?
I thought that was personal enough.
No, because I have a theory. I have a theory, and I kind of want to talk about
Look,
it.
Jarvis, I'm gonna trust you.
Trust me, trust
I'm
me.
gonna trust you,
We not gonna.
and I'm gonna trust myself not to like, yeah, cause my personal life is like
This is a safe place. We're not gonna dig deep. This is a safe place.
the internet
I
is not a
promise
safe place.
It's not. It's not.
Jarvis.
It's not.
We are at Grade A Media on your platform. But go ahead.
No. I'm not gonna. Not nothing like that. But I have a theory, right? I've dated different types of women. I dated women with kids, women who've been married, women who have never had that type of experience. So I have a theory. I have a theory that women, you've been married before, right?
Yes, married and divorced.
Married and divorced. You're
Sadly.
right. You're right. So I have a theory that it is a cheat code to date women who have been married before, right?
Okay.
If the goal, let me say it like this: if the goal is to get married,
Okay.
it is a good cheat code, a little little something to date someone who's been married before because they kind of have more perspective of what they want and how a marriage goes. Because like me, I could marry somebody who's never been married before, and it's just a blind leading the blind.
Very blind. Yeah.
So you have a little bit of perspective.
Yeah, I've done
of that.
marriage counseling before and after.
You've done marriage counseling.
Yeah, like I mean,
before or after or during
before
marriage?
and during. Like
Okay.
yeah, because I mean, you join a church and you tell them, hey, this is what we want to do, and so, I mean, as members and leaders of the church as well, you have to take those classes. I mean, well, depending on the church that you go to, any good church is gonna tell you, okay, well, we want to sit and talk to you and your spouse and see like why you guys want to get married, like what are y'all's views and values besides the Bible and what and
would you suggest people doing the couples therapy before getting married?
I would suggest it even doing it single by yourself.
Really?
It teaches you a lot.
Give us perspective.
Different skills like learning, like I mean, I know right now we hear about like submitting and all that, and like the 50-50 thing is like really strong right now, and but like okay, so back in the day, my church actually, and if I was old enough, this church, because I went to a 7 Day Adventist church, and we had a couple, like not even a couple, it was like a singles like meeting. It was called Boundaries.
Okay, I like that.
And as a kid, I never went. I never understood. I didn't know. I'm like,
Talking about like teenager
y'all
kid.
going to Boundaries? But all the teens, all the young adults, and even the old folk, and even the marriage people were going to Boundaries. And had I been able to join, I would have caught on. But now I've done my marriage counseling stuff, so I kind of know. But Boundaries was basically teaching you how to be an individual for yourself,
Yeah.
but also be an individual within
The
a
marriage.
relationship, within a marriage, within a corporate, within a team.
Yeah.
We need to learn how to coexist nowadays, even if we're together or we're not. These days, you got a lot of baby mama, baby daddy shit going on. A lot of it.
Yeah.
Even it be some baby mamas and baby daddies that is not on the same page, or they still need DNA tests, or they chose to be with the man, but the man got the baby outside, and we trying to we going through. It's so much going on. So just learning those simple skills on how to deal with your emotional intelligence
Okay. Let's talk that talk.
and dealing with other people's emotional intelligence can help.
Yeah.
So yes, I strongly believe that a single person, even at a young age, a teenager, whatever, once your little twat hot, mama, it's time to teach. Once that little Piggly Wiggly starts standing up, it's time to, even my kids are young, but like, kids around me, my nieces, nephew, whatever, like today, I had actually my ex stepdaughter, because she's not my stepdaughter right now. Of course, I'm not married to her dad anymore. I'm not married to my kid's father, but
Yeah.
I'm still close to her mama.
Yeah.
And we lived down the street. Sometimes she
wow.
dropped that baby off.
Oh,
That baby at my house. And I handed her a wine glass. I did. But with lemonade. It was with lemonade. Let me tell you something. We ran out of, glasses. I had just popped the dishwasher open, everything. I'm like, listen. So I'm giving everybody juice and everything. I'm like, okay, well, you know what? You gonna get the wine glass. She's only 10, but I'm like, JoJo, this is the wine glass. This is grown folk stuff. This is a and she's drinking it like thinking she's about to be drinking wine. And she's like, and I'm like, girl, ain't nobody about to, come on now, you're a kid. But I gave her a lesson on what that wine glass represented. I told her, you're going to find out when you get grown. As a woman, that's significant. Now she feeling herself. I even taught her about her period. She's 10 and she's finna hit that period. I got mine at 11.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we get it young these days. So I say, soon, your little stuff, you finna get a little something down there.
Yeah.
When you see it, call your mama, call me, call your granny, call whoever. Call the nurse. Let them know, hey, I started my period. They're gonna look at you like, girl, you know what a period is? I didn't know. Nobody actually gave me that knowledge.
No one told you?
Nobody coached me.
Wow.
My mama did. I had got mine in school, in gym class. Was doing flips and shit.
Oh.
Coach was like, come here, girl. Go to the nurse. I'm like, huh? What? Yeah. I had a little stain.
It's okay.
It was embarrassing, and we had to call my mama and everything. But everybody needs those little life coaches, you know, like that little stuff. So marriage coaching, boundaries, all that, learning about who you are, learning about the individuals, like actually having emotional intelligence will help us kind of like get back on track. I think that's what this generation is lacking.
Yeah.
Emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
Let me stop talking, Jarvis. I'm on your show. I'm teaching you.
No. Because look, I'm about to ask more questions too. Because I'm about to ask about like, so how do you date then? You know.
Oh God.
I mean, I know dating.
Let's not talk about my dating.
No, we're not talking about.
Because I'm dating in Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to Houston.
Yeah.
Everybody's fucking everybody.
They're not. We just explained that everybody's not fucking. Everybody think they fucking everybody, but no. Some people
I'm
are.
not. Because
Some
me
people
personally,
are. Some people are.
and some guys kill you for that. Like, oh, you don't want to sleep with me, and oh, you don't want to. No, like, and can I have my boundaries? Can I not want to do certain things at certain times? And can I get my mood and feel like now I want to share with you a little bit? Like, like this world is crazy.
Yeah, you gotta stand your ground. Especially here, in Houston. I seen some things. From the men and women, I got lady friends, or just even just observing shit. I got friends, I hear dating stories. So, honestly, in my opinion, stand your ground. It's not easy, but I'm still hope it's romantic. I still believe in it. I still believe it's there. But you gonna find it though. But yeah, I just wanted you to share that story because like I said, I think there's that cheat code. I think you have an experience that like some people don't have, and so it's just like you have that focus of knowing what to look for, knowing it's like, hey, this is not gonna work. Those red flags, those patterns.
Pay attention to the patterns. Pay attention. Let me tell you something. If it shows up once, 10 times out of 10,
yeah,
it's gonna show up again.
Yeah.
So you might as well just cut it in the beginning. Like you might as well.
I like that.
But let me tell you something. Sometimes too, because we have those people who cut very quickly, very fastly, all the time.
Yes.
That is unhealthy too.
Yes.
I want y'all, because we have mutual friends.
Yes.
Them bitches be cutting shit up, and I be like, damn, I wish I had the balls to do that. But let me tell you something. Sometimes you want to actually go through that little life experience.
Some people mess up. Ain't no one's perfect. People aren't gonna get it right the first time. I agree with you. You gotta be very selective. Get to know somebody. It's very hard. It's very hard.
Because within getting to know that person, you might be getting to know yourself. You never know. Absolutely. You might tap into a different part of your heart space that it's like, damn, I didn't even know I had this shit in me. Yeah. That's what love will do to you. Yeah. But anyways, Jarvis, it was amazing. We gotta actually do this again. I enjoyed it.
We're gonna continue. I know it's a little short notice, but no. I love that you're here.
You love it?
I mean, I love it. This is a continuation of my birthday. Like I said,
I know. He didn't invite me. But it's okay. I'm a special guest.
Horrible.
This is different. This is televised.
I need an assistant because I am so bad. I am so bad. I will show up for everyone's birthday. But for some reason, when it comes to mine, I have
you just
anxiety.
Forget like who.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I forget to just send out a mass text message or
oh my
Facebook,
God, I will
Instagram.
help you next year. Like,
please,
come on, I'm the birthday queen.
Help.
I help everyone celebrate their birthday and still ball out on mine. Fuck you mean?
I'm gonna show you so much love on yours.
Yeah, October. I'm actually gonna go to Jamaica. October 11th.
You're right next to my sister. My sister's October 13th. You
yeah,
Libra.
I'm a Libra. Yeah.
Libra. But Miss Princess Ray, Miss Princess, Miss Rachel.
Yes.
All those AKAs. I really appreciate you being on my show. We're gonna continue another time, but I just want to give these people, just a view of your experience, my experience. And start a conversation. You know? I think it's important.
It's going to get a little hot next time.
Oh, yeah.
We got to go deeper. This conversation, literally, this was so surface level.
Ask me. You ain't got to ask me.
Oh, my God. And he let me talk. He let me talk. Yeah. Sometimes it's about the queen.
Yes, it is. But thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time. Bye. Press stop.